Thanks for staying with us. It's time for our weekly Adopt a Pet segment. This week, Paula O'Neill from the St. Lucie County Humane Society is back with us again. Thanks for joining us, Paula.
Thank you, Ed.
Good to have you back again.
We are happy to be here.
Got a little one today.
Tiny. She's 4 years old. Her name is Luhan. She was an owner surrender. There were 2 other dogs with her, and they're all looking for homes right now. She's probably 3 pounds, if even. For 4 years old. She's, of course, full grown.
Chihuahua?
A Chihuahua. We've got her as a level 2, so no children under 10, but she's very, very sweet, and she just wants to be in your lap and go everywhere with you, and she's tiny enough that you could probably take her a lot of places.
She's got her tail hidden away right now.
Yeah,
a little nervous being up here in the light.
She's so small, we keep a little sweater on her because it's chilly right now, and she seems to really enjoy that. So, but she is ready to go home. I just wanted to let everybody know we also have an event March 24th at the River Park Marina. We'll be out there with our mobile adoption unit from 11 to 3, trying to find homes for as many adoptable dogs and cats as we can. Love to have everybody come out. And I also wanted to let everybody know that I have a lot of people coming in the shelter right now looking for the designer dogs. Different kinds of dogs that we don't seem to have right now, but then we get them in. There's 3 and 4 at a time, like our Cocker Spaniels. We have one online right now, but there are rescues in this area that specifically specify that particular breed. Like I went through Heart to Heart Cocker Spaniel rescue in Florida, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful experience. And even though the Cocker was rescued out of Miami-Dade and taken to Jacksonville, we met halfway, and he's just been the love of my life, and just a great way to adopt a purebred dog.
So is that kind of a network where they'll know where these others? There may not be a Cocker Spaniel in your shelter, but some other place.
Absolutely, there's always like Boxer Rescue, Labrador Rescue. I mean, all your name brand dogs that if you go to a shelter to find and maybe they just don't have what you're looking for, check into that particular breed and put rescue after that, because there's rescues all over the place pulling from all over shelters that, you know, they need homes.
Are you able to provide that kind of information if somebody said, if you didn't have a whatever kind of dog, a Schnauzer?
A Schnauzer rescue. There's all kinds. If they just didn't see it on our website and wanted to call us and ask some questions, we could turn them on to the website that they may look for in a rescue, which would be a rescued pet from a shelter.
Right. I know your goal is to get all these pets adopted.
Absolutely.
If it doesn't come out of your shelter, you'd like to see that happen, but if it doesn't, you're glad another dog somewhere.
We're just glad to get them out of anybody's shelter. Honestly, that's what rescue is all about.
Because so many of them, and you bring them in, they're so innocent, they're so nice,
they're so pleasant. Sweethearts.
Just great little companions.
That's right. And a lot of people are on the, well, does it have papers? Does that really matter? Does it love you? Does it give you the satisfaction and fulfillment you're looking for? Absolutely. So when it comes to papers, I don't worry about that. But I really wanted to touch base on rescue because it's so important that we help these organizations out. I know Heart to Heart is packed full. So anytime we can refer them out to particular rescues, we always are happy to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this one here, this Chihuahua, what's her name again?
Luhan.
Of course, people could give her whatever name they want.
Yeah, I'm really not sure how that name came about. Don't know what it means.
I guess you don't want the smaller kids, because she's so delicate. Her legs are thinner than my fingers.
Delicate. She's timid. At this point, I feel she'll come out of her shell. But a lot of these smaller dogs, you don't want to startle them, and you don't want to fall on them. That's for sure. And actually, we've talked about this before. This particular size is definitely bird of prey size. So you want to be very careful when you're walking them that you don't leave them unattended in the backyard. Something could cart them off.
I mean, this is birds that fly around.
This is a tiny, full-grown dog, not getting any bigger, and it's tiny. I mean,
you're talking about some big birds that might come swooping down.
A big bird, a hawk, and anything. I mean, this is lunch for them. So we have to be very careful with our smaller dogs.
Wow.
Yes, we do.
I hadn't thought of that one before.
Oh yeah, no, we do.
That'd be a terrible thing to
It would be terrible.
Not to mention the gators in the ponds.
Not to mention anything down here in Florida.
Yeah, right.
Dangerous.
Or the king-size mosquitoes that are apparently
Sure
on their
enough,
way here.
they're coming.
So.
We're going to really need to talk to our public about heartworm prevention this year. They're calling for those super big mosquitoes. we're going to really need to keep our animals on heartworm prevention because we're going to see
fire for that.
Yeah, we're going to see heartworms hitting really big this year.
Yeah.
So we got to be careful.
Okay. Future shows, we'll talk about that some more. That's going to be an important subject. You're right, with those mosquitoes on
Very
their way.
much.
We got to deal with that. Paula O'Neill, St. Lucie County Humane Society. If somebody's interested in adopting Luhan, how do they find out? How do they get a hold of you?
They can look on our website, make sure she's still available at www.hsslc.org, or they can call us direct at 772-461-0687.
Great. Paula O'Neill, thanks for your time. Good luck getting Luhan adopted.
Thank you.
She's a great little dog. And we'll be back after this quick message.